living healthy. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, and it's as easy as 5-3-2-1-0. Eat 5 or more servings of fruit and vegetables every day. Have 3 planned meals a day. Spend 2 or less hours in front of a screen every day. Get moving for at least 1 hour of active play or work every day. And aim for 0 sugar-sweetened drinks.
Hello and welcome back to our Countdown to a Healthy Lifestyle. Today we're going to be looking at the 3 in the countdown, which is for 3 planned meals a day to try and get fast food out of the diet and more planned meals at home into it. A lot of health experts have suggested that keeping a balanced lunch in your diet can have you fueled longer and give you more nutrition that you're usually just not getting. Now let's take a look at our lunches. Do you skip lunch? Pack your own lunch? Go out to eat fast food? Well, you might not be getting a balanced or healthy lunch. I know sometimes I'm running out the door, skip lunch, don't even eat anything. But even if you do, there's a chance your diet might need a bit of a tune-up. So let's get some help from an expert. Jendy, can you give us a few tips? Maybe help us through what can we get? What's going on?
The main thing is to have a plan. So to build a healthy lunch, we want to think about that myplate.gov. Here's our protein. This is a quick lunch with yogurt and low sugar jam.
This is protein?
Protein.
Right in there.
And you could do it even in the carton from the store. So this is a low sugar, low fat yogurt.
I know this has got the fruit in there.
Yep. And here's some granola with nuts. Low fat granola.
Whoa, Jenny, could I sprinkle the nuts in?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
So eat a little bit out, throw those in.
You can get protein all kinds of different combinations.
All you need is a spoon. So we've got protein, we've got fruit, we've got whole grain. What else do we need? Ready?
Vegetables. Get rid of the protein. Let's get some of these carrots.
There you go.
But don't forget it, of course.
Yeah. So we know you're going to eat fast food now and then, right?
Every now and then it comes along.
Right. So what about if you make a smarter selection?
So you're saying, so you're telling me, Jendy, all I got to do is eat smarter and eat smaller.
Right. So look for menu items that are not over 400 to 600 calories. And no more than 15 grams of fat.
You know, I have seen those on the menus.
So this way, you won't get as much artery clogging fat, too many calories, or the blood pressure raising salt and sodium.
I don't want any of those things. That seems reasonable.
You can do this.
Okay, here we go. Bread,
Bread.
you.
Me.
Now, do you want sunflower butter or would you like peanut butter?
The sunflower butter looks appetizing, but I'm just not a kind of person with a peanut allergy. So I'm going to have to go for the peanut butter.
Okay, right on there, buddy.
But it's nice to know that it's there.
Well, if you have a friend that comes over, right?
I've got like 6 friends with peanut butter allergies. That is
Well,
perfect.
there you go, sunflower butter. Buddy, we solved that problem. All right, now, can you take your knife, your special knife, and can you spread that out? And while you're doing that, guess what I'm going to work on?
The other 4 food groups.
You're right, buddy.
Other 3.
I'm going to go for it. Here we go. You start working, I'll start working. We'll work together.
Oh, I see you're making carrots there.
I am using carrots.
That's going to go on the sandwich.
It is.
Tasty.
I'm peeling it first.
Apparently.
I've also washed this carrot, so I'll peel it all off. Now, the cool thing about this peeler, and any peeler actually, I'm going to move this peel away, put that over here. The cool thing about a peeler is, if you continue to peel after you have peeled the whole thing,
What happens, Finn?
look at this, strips of carrot, thin,
you can just, you don't even have to
thin.
cut it.
So it's not like, super big pieces of carrot on there, it's really thin.
It's not at all like that.
You know what? I got this crazy idea too.
What is it?
You got peanut butter there,
Yeah.
and I like cinnamon. You like cinnamon?
I love cinnamon.
You know what?
Cinnamon everywhere.
I'm gonna sprinkle a little
Onto
the carrot pieces,
This is
buddy.
culinary phantasmalism that I've never seen before.
Well, you get excited. I
Is that
like
going
this.
on the sandwich?
Yes, your sandwich. You're putting it on. Okay.
Should I do it right now?
Have at it.
Let's go. Let's get these right. Let's lay the strips right on there, onto the peanut butter.
All right.
Stick them on.
That's looking great.
It's like macaroni art, but
Ooh, now that's going back in time.
look at that analogy.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
And they're almost all on there.
You know what? The jacket has made you a superstar. It's amazing.
I feel like I'm getting stronger.
You know what? What about some apple? Apple and carrot?
You know what?
Well,
it's going to complement that crunchy sort of texture going on with the
Oh,
whole
you like
theme
the
of
crunch.
sa-
You don't like the soft. See, if you like a little bit of crunch, then a banana's probably not a good way to go. Then an apple might be your way to go. So I agree with
Makes
you.
a lot
buddy.
of sense.
Here we go. What we're going to do is we're just going to thinly slice these pieces. Look at this. It's going to lay on there perfectly.
They're like Frisbees.
I tell you what.
You could just lay them right on there.
There you go, buddy. Have at it.
Convoluted. All right, sticking them on there, getting this fourth food group pretty much done. And
We filled the basket, have we not?
I'd say it's filled to the brim.
Let's go. Let's
Fold it
it
over.
up.
Fold.
Would you like it cut in half, or you just want to go at it like that?
Let's get a diagonal cut.
Oh my goodness, really professional. That jacket's bringing it out in you. Very
Memories
good.
I haven't had. Learning diagonalism. This is all. Is
What
it ready
up?
for eating? I'm just
think
gonna.
it is.
I'm
Try
diving
it
right
out.
in. I'm just. Who has not heard about this? We need to get this to the public, Finney.
Well, it's better than that fried chicken sandwich that you had for lunch yesterday, that's for sure. Better for you, too.
Finney, what do you got there?
I got a lunchbox for you.
You
So,
saying?
check it out.
Yeah.
Sandwich. Right in there.
Just saving it for later?
Yeah, buddy. There you go.
It's like it was designed to hold square pieces of bread.
Well, this is a cool little lunchbox. Check this out. Ice, right?
Yeah.
If we had meat or something that would spoil,
I believe we're gonna make some of those sandwiches later.
we are, then you would keep it in this little container, obviously, to keep any moisture off of the ice in it.
I'm following.
And we got the cold pack to keep it cold. Feel
so-
it? Is that cold?
It's cold like the Arctic.
There we go. Put it on
Put
top.
that on there.
Then if you have some juice or milk and you want to keep it cold also, guess what? Double duty.
Compliments.
Exactly.
You got cold left, cold right, cold sandwich, cold drink.
So now all we got to do, close this up. You zip one side, I'll zip the other. We'll meet in the middle.
Together.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
4 food groups
Boom.
in a container, ready for lunch, sir.
Take it, go with my friends, go anything, all 4 food groups, I'm off.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Dave.
What are you making?
Well, we're going to make some more healthy sandwiches that.
So I'm going to help?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. I'd
Yes.
love to.
So these could be part of a healthy lunch at home or a sack lunch or a quick evening meal.
Great. Well, I'm here to do anything I can to help you.
Okay. Grab that can of tuna there.
Okay?
So we have drained this can of tuna, and it's water packed versus oil pack. And the normal thing about tuna is slathering it with a lot of mayonnaise, and that's not too heart healthy. So we're going to try something a little bit different with this tuna, and we're going to dress it up with some lime and cilantro.
Great idea.
So go ahead and get that tuna in the bowl.
Okay? This is a solid white meat tuna. Looks great. Smells good too.
Yeah. So you can flake that up a little bit, and then we're going to.
Okay. There we are.
All right. So now we're going to juice that lime in there.
Okay, we'll squeeze it a
Ooh,
little
I
bit.
like how you're getting that scrose there.
Yeah, and I think we're going to get a lot of juice out of this lime.
While you're doing that, I'm going to get us some black pepper.
There we go. What's next, Jenny?
Next, we're going to do some cilantro.
Cilantro right here.
Yeah, and so
All
that's
washed and
yeah,
ready
that's
to go?
already washed and ready to go. We
Okay.
need about a 1/4 cup of that.
Okay. We're going to just take the tops off and pick them like that so we don't get as many stems. Okay. And we'll rough chop that.
And some of these recipes, you don't have to be as exact because it's not like we're baking. So we can estimate the portions a little bit.
Okay, we're ready with the cilantro.
Okay. And if you didn't have cilantro, you could substitute parsley.
Oh, great. Got that in the garden.
So next we need about a couple tablespoons of minced onion.
I thought that might be next.
Yep. And if you don't have that kind of onion, you could use green onions or purple onions, whatever you have on hand.
I'm going to cut this onion a little different than normal just to make it a little quicker and easier. That looks like enough right there, doesn't it?
And we need a couple tablespoons, so that might be
This
about right.
might be okay. All right. And we're just going to chop this one. And then we'll mince it up real fine. Okay, we're pretty finely minced there. We
Okay.
need about 2 tablespoons of that.
Yep. Yeah, and a thumb is about the size of your tablespoon, so that's
Okay.
about 2 thumbs
There's
worth.
1 and 2.
Okay.
Very good. What's next?
Next, we want to put a little bit of pepper.
Okay. Pinch of pepper.
So you can adjust that based on your flavor preferences. And a little bit of your favorite hot sauce.
Okay. We happen to have some Tabasco.
Awesome. So
Couple
again, adjust
splashes of that.
Yep, adjust that to taste. Yep.
Make sure the top is on it. One time I was making some bouillabaisse and there was no top on it, and I poured it into the bouillabaisse, almost ruined it. I was ladling hot sauce out.
You had soup base.
Oh, we sure did. It was spicy bouillabaisse.
Okay. So, and the tuna already has some salt in it, so you
Okay.
can taste it at this point and see if it needs a pinch of regular salt. So it kind of depends on whether you feel it needs a little bit of salt or not.
Okay, let's give her a taste. Just a pinch.
What do you think? The citrus gives it some flavor, and you tend to need less salt or sodium when you have the citrus.
I agree.
I don't
think
think
it's
we need
good.
any extra
I
salt.
think it's great the
With
way
the
it
hot
is.
sauce, yeah. So we don't need that sodium. Set that aside. So, okay, now we got to turn this into a sandwich. So let's try some whole grain pita.
Okay.
But we don't want that pita to get too soggy. So let's maybe put some lettuce in there and wedge the tuna salad inside of that.
Wonderful. So we've got some pre-washed romaine, is that right? Yes. All right. A couple pieces of romaine in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lining that
Like so?
pocket, yep.
And then we're going to fill it with this.
So this is also going to be less soggy than a mayonnaise-based dressing and won't turn your bread to mush.
So this will hold up for quite a while if
Yeah.
you pack it in a lunch. It's not
Right.
going to get soggy.
Yeah.
It's great. What do you think? Is that enough in there?
I think that looks good.
That
yeah.
looks
So
really
you could put that in a lunch bag, and you'd want to make sure you have something to keep this cold. So this is a keep it cold kind of lunch. So what do you think we could add to this to tuck in a fruit? Because we got to have our food groups.
Well, I think that some citrus would taste good. Since we have some really tart citrus, how about if we use some sweet citrus like an orange?
Oh, that sounds great.
Well, Jendi, that looks really good.
That looks like a great lunch.
Here's another choice for us. If you don't have fresh orange, mandarin oranges.
Right.
Delicious.
So, and those you can always have on hand.
Are these by chance light sugar or
They are.
light syrup?
Yep, lower sugar. Yep.
Great.
So, and you can have lettuce on hand more often if you wash it and roll it up in either clean paper towels or a clean dish towel. Because if you just leave that lettuce in the produce bag, what happens to it?
Gets slimy.
Yeah, and then you go into your produce store and it's just mush. So it'll keep it for about a week if you take care of it when you get it home.
Sounds great.
So-
A clean towel like this.
Or paper towels.
Pre-wash it, store it in paper towel or
And
this
then
cloth towel.
slide it back into that produce bag and it'll keep for a while.
Good idea to save some money.
Right, right.
Well, this looks great. Let's give it a taste.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Jenny.
Thanks, Dave. I don't miss the mayonnaise at all. Or the salt.